Anyway, day 36, we're in Cologne, Panama, and then we're just going to do the few things that we need to. I'm going to change oil in both the main engines and the generator. Generator, we put 173 hours on, never checked the oil in it, and it was fantastic. Didn't burn one drop of oil. Our mains, you saw them. We changed the oil out in the ocean, and because a lot of people have questioned that why we did that. We have to do it like several times on this trip because when we're out in the ocean, these are brand new engines and they have break-in oil in it, what they call break-in oil, and so it has to come out of there. It's supposed to be right at 50, 60, between 50 or 60 hours, and so we had to change that oil underway. We just shut an engine down, change the oil, and we're gonna do it again. We'll probably do that 2 more times on the way. So anyway, that's why we need to change the oil. But while we're here, we put another over 100 hours, just right at 100 hours on those mains. And this is still break-in, and we're required to change those right at that 100-hour mark. So that's what this oil change is about, getting that oil out. And now we can go a little bit further with the oil, but not too much further. They really want about 120, 30 hours between oil changes. So we might stretch it to like 150 because we're running, and that oil looked brand new. And I was really curious because we ran over 100 hours on these brand new engines straight, and we didn't burn 1 quart of oil, nothing, 0 oil. But in my opinion, we weren't pushing the engines because we were running mostly at nighttime. We were running 1,150 RPMs. And during the day, we'd run, the boat just loves 1375. That's what don't ask me why, but that's what the boat loves. That's what we give her. Anyway, good morning, and we'll get to these chores, and we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, come on. I need the muscles to hold on like they've been doing. It's funny you say that because I was thinking the same thing last night. I'll never sleep this in at home again. Like, honey, we're going to have to buy a truck or something.
Yeah. You know what I do need? I need earplugs. So I'm going to buy, just the portable
earplugs.
Right.
Yeah, I do. I have them.
Anyway, I got to buy the pack of those because the noise in there, from the engine room, it's not that bad though. It's really not that bad, especially when we slow it down at night. But yeah, I slept good though last night.
I slept pretty good. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, day 36. We've got our agent has our paperwork. He said it'd be about 3 days getting through the canal. We've got a few chores to do today. We got some. We're not allowed to leave the marina until, just so both you guys know, until we get checked in, and we should be checked in by, he said, about 11 o'clock today. So with no running around doing that until after that's done. But anyway, no cameras allowed inside. But basically, we'll go in there, each of us, each crew member, and you present your passport, and then they check you into the country of Panama and the vessel. So I'm sitting with Juan in the pilot house here, and he's preparing our bill right now to transit the canal, which we have our date now of the 22nd to get through the canal, and it could take anywhere from 1 to 2 to 3 days, right?
That's right.
To get through the actual canal, and we hired an agent, Eric. And then this is his assistant that comes out to the boat. He walked us through immigration, and then you're going to walk us through immigration on the other side too. We'll see you again on the other side, or will it be another assistant?
Yeah, I am the same guy for everything.
Okay, so then he'll walk when we get to the other side in the other marina. Then he will be with us to check us out of the country of Panama. So one thing that we need to note is we're only allowed in the country for like 7 days. And then after that, or we need another permit if we were going to stay for an extended period of time. But we're just literally for weather, waiting out weather and getting stuff going. So I highly recommend using an agent. This guy his boss, I guess you would say, Eric, highly recommended. And so far, everybody has spoken really good English, by the way, as far as the marina, the people at the marina and stuff like that. Working all morning on trying to get the new charts loaded onto the Garmin's, and that's really been a process for him. and that's what he's working on right now. You having any luck, big guy?
Every time I turn around, I got another block.
Block?
They just told me Garmin doesn't connect with Navionics, but yet it lists. So now I'm talking to Navionics to
see what's going on. Yeah, it's such a mess.
Everybody has different chores. Right now I'm going over all of my oil inventory. I'm going to do one more oil change on this boat, and I'm trying to map out and see exactly how much oil I have and how much I'm going to need just to get to San Diego.
Guys, end of day 36. One of my favorite places on the yacht is this engine room. I do love it. It's I'm proud to be in here. I love it. I think it's a beautiful engine room, and it's a good way to end the day. A bunch of little chores I've been working on. I've got a little wiring to do up in the front bedroom, and I'm just basically going through and checking. We did get all the charts loaded. It was very disappointing. We bought this chart package, and it didn't work. So we had to rebuy the maps, download them, and it took all day for Lee working on that map system to get those maps downloaded and into the boat, because everything was cool except when we got to Panama, we didn't have a chart of the marinas because we don't have the detailed charts. So now when we get on the other side, in the Pacific side, we want to make sure that we have all of those charts in the waters that we're going to be in. So that's what he spent all day. It took him all day you had to download them onto my iPad, and then from my iPad we had to upload them into the Garmin up at the helm. So it is what it is, and here we are out here messing with that stuff. Got a little update on the sniper, on the stabilizers. They're supposedly, the last I heard, they were going to send a rep to Panama to help us out, but we'll see what happens with that. And then that's it. I decided not to change the oil in the mains in the generator because it's a few hours, and it can turn into like 2 days to get across the Panama Canal. So I've waited, and I have better access to parts and oil. And also I want to manage my oil very carefully because I have just enough oil to do 2 more oil changes on my mains, which I need to get to San Diego. So that just gets me to San Diego, but then I have better access, and I'm out of filters for those engines too. So I'll need filters and oil for 1 more oil change once I get to San Diego, and there won't be any problem at all getting anything. It's just, we're in Panama here, and it's a different world, and they use different oils, and I really want to be careful with these, with the main engines. So what I'm going to do when I get over there to Panama City is I'm going to switch oil and go with a different brand of oil in the generator. I'm going to do a little research on that and see what oil I want to burn in that generator, in our main generator, and then I'm going to buy enough oil for like 3 oil changes on the generator. So every 250 hours I can change the oil in that generator, which I should have to do that 2 more times as well. And if I don't use that, if I don't have to use my main engine oil that I have with me, I will be it'll be good enough for the 2 mains, because we're not burning any oil in anything, the generator or the mains. So that's good. So that's where I'm at with the oil changes on the boat. Anyway, end of day 36. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Please leave a comment down below. And also, remember to live life with no regrets. I do. I am working on the t-shirts. We will get something up and going. Hopefully that while we're here in Panama and we have a few minutes, something I can work on. But right now I've got so many chores, little chores to do on the yacht, getting it going and get ready to leave again. Anyway, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Peace out. Remember, live life with no regret. I do. And we appreciate you guys. We have no idea.